Hey, dino enthusiasts! Today, we're diving deep into the world of one of the most iconic dinosaurs of all time, the mighty Triceratops. These bad boys roamed the Earth during the late Cretaceous period, roughly 68 to 66 million years ago, and they were absolute powerhouses. So, buckle up and get ready for a wild ride through Triceratops territory. Let's start with the basics. Triceratops, whose name means three-horned face in Greek, was a herbivorous dinosaur belonging to the Ceratopsidae family. They were characterized by their large size, bulky bodies, and, of course, their iconic frill adorned with three impressive horns. Now, picture this. You're wandering through the Cretaceous forests, and suddenly, you come face to face with a Triceratops. What do you notice first? Probably those massive horns, right? The two long horns above the eyes could grow up to 3 feet long, while the shorter nose horn was around 1 foot in length. These horns weren't just for show, they likely served as defense against predators like Tyrannosaurus rex. Speaking of defense, let's talk about that frill. Triceratops had a bony frill extending from the back of its skull, which could reach up to 2 meters in diameter. This frill wasn't just a fancy accessory. It provided protection for the neck muscles, and possibly played a role in regulating body temperature. Now you might be wondering, how did Triceratops use those impressive horns and frill in battle? Well, paleontologists believe that they engaged in intraspecies combat, possibly during mating seasons, or for establishing dominance. Imagine 2 Triceratops locking horns, pushing and shoving to prove who's the boss of the territory. But Triceratops wasn't just about offense and defense. They were also expert herbivores, munching on a variety of plants, ranging from low-lying ferns to taller shrubs. Their beak-like mouth was perfect for cropping vegetation, and their strong jaws could grind tough plant material with ease. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the dinosaur in the room. The debate about whether Triceratops and Torosaurus are the same species, or 2 distinct dinosaurs, has sparked heated discussions among paleontologists. Some argue that Torosaurus is simply the adult form of Triceratops, while others believe they are separate species based on differences in frill shape and horn arrangement. One of the coolest things about Triceratops is how extensively their fossils have been found. They were widespread across what is now North America, with discoveries ranging from Montana to Colorado, and even as far south as Texas. This broad distribution has provided paleontologists with a wealth of information about Triceratops' behavior, growth patterns, and evolution. Now, let's talk about growth and development. Like many dinosaurs, Triceratops underwent dramatic changes as they grew from hatchlings to adults. Baby Triceratops, known as hatchlings, were adorable little critters, measuring just a few feet long and lacking the impressive horns and frill of their parents. As they matured, their horns grew longer, their frill expanded, and they bulked up to become the formidable herbivores we know and love. But Triceratops weren't immune to the challenges of life in the Cretaceous. They had their fair share of predators, including the infamous T. rex. Fossil evidence, such as tooth marks on Triceratops' bones, suggests that they engaged in epic battles with these apex predators. It was a dinosaur-eat-dinosaur world out there. Now, let's shift gears and talk about some fun facts you might not know about Triceratops. Did you know that Triceratops is one of the most well-represented dinosaurs in terms of fossil finds? Paleontologists have discovered nearly complete skeletons, skulls, and even preserved skin impressions, giving us a detailed look into their anatomy and appearance. Another fascinating fact is that Triceratops likely lived in herds, or social groups. This herd behavior provided protection against predators and allowed for cooperative feeding and breeding strategies. Imagine a whole bunch of Triceratops grazing peacefully in a prehistoric meadow. Oh, and here's a mind-blowing fact. Triceratops is often depicted with a lizard-like tongue in popular media, but in reality, they likely had a tough, bird-like tongue similar to modern-day birds. It's these little details that add to the mystery and wonder of these ancient creatures. Now, let's address the big question: what led to the extinction of Triceratops and many other dinosaurs? The prevailing theory, supported by abundant scientific evidence, is that a catastrophic event, such as an asteroid impact or massive volcanic eruptions, caused drastic environmental changes, including climate shifts and widespread devastation. This upheaval led to the demise of the dinosaurs, paving the way for the rise of mammals and birds. But fear not, fellow dino lovers. While Triceratops may be long gone, their legacy lives on through fossils, scientific research, and our fascination with these incredible creatures. Who knows what new discoveries await in the ever-evolving field of paleontology? And that wraps up our journey into the world of Triceratops. I hope you enjoyed learning about these majestic dinosaurs as much as I enjoyed sharing their story with you. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep the spirit of discovery alive. Roar some, right? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more prehistoric adventures. Dino out.